Hey guys, TKC here, TheKaijudoChannel. I'm here to talk about a couple things. First of all, I'm going to be talking about the Dragon Master Collection kit, which is coming out a week from now on February 19th. So, up on the Kaijudo site today, Ryan Miller posted an unboxing of this Dragon Master Collection kit. I highly suggest you go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll be the first link in the description. And you go and see for yourself what is inside the Dragon Master Collection kit. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about it myself, because why not? Alright, so in the Dragon Master Collection kit, you get quite a lot of things, and it's quite worth it for the money. I believe the price is $20 retail price. This is, however, only going to be in hobby shops, I'm pretty sure. You know, the price could differ, it could vary from store to store. But there's tons of stuff here, and it's definitely worth it just from what's inside. The very first thing, the kit is actually a box. It's a deck box, and you can pretty much hold 120 sleeved cards, which is a great bonus. You know, it's always nice to keep your cards sleeved and protected, and so it's very nice that Wizards actually took the time to, you know, take that into consideration, because sleeves are really important to keep the quality of your cards nice and fresh. So inside the box, you actually get 4 packs of the Rise of the Duel Masters set, which is excellent because that set is huge, has 180 cards in it. So it's really nice to see Wizards bringing the pack back in many different products, such as the 2-player battle box and now the Dragon Master Collection kit. In addition, you also get this neat little portfolio thing. It's kind of like a mini binder, I guess, just to kind of show off these awesome dragons, or maybe, you know, any other card you like to show off to your friends. It could be, you know, kind of like shown as a book, because it has like straps on both ends of it. So you can make it as a book and keep the back strapped, so you make it like a mini binder, or you could take off both straps and make it like a really long kind of like, you know, like those kind of like photo evidence kind of strip things like that. It's kind of like that. So it's very cool. I really liked it. And of course, you can't forget the dragons themselves. You actually get 2 playsets of dragons. There are 2 different dragons. I'm going to talk about them right now because I don't think I've actually gotten the chance to talk about them. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first one, which is a fire dragon. It is an armor dragon, of course, and this is Hammer Dragon Foulburn. Level 7 armor dragon, 6,000 power, double breaker, and the ability Draconic Roar. Whenever this creature attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a non-evolution dragon, put it into the battle zone. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. So, Ryan Miller mentioned in the unboxing that, you know, they really want to design dragons that actually kind of support the dragon theme. And so, while there are many dragons out already, there's not really much support to the actual dragons besides, I guess, like Hyperspeed Dragon from Rise of the Duel Masters. You know, with this Dragon Master Collection kit, with these 2 dragons, including this one I'm talking about right now, and all the other dragons that are going to be in DragonStrike Infernus, there's going to be tons of support for dragons, and you can make really insane different kind of dragon decks. So here's another dragon support card, pretty much. It's very gimmicky, but at the same time it's really cool. You know, if you build a deck with tons of dragons in them, and you have this guy out, and you manage to attack with this, then you could pretty much just like get dragons off the top of your deck. And hey, this kind of makes Predict a somewhat playable card. You know, Predict, you actually get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order you want. So I guess that's kind of like a small combo that, I mean, is kind of situational, but at the same time it's very neat. A deck with this in a water kind of base dragon build would be kind of interesting. So that's Foulburn, very awesome card. But now we're going to go on to the second one, which is actually the first Darkness Dragon that's going to be released. They're called the Terror Dragons, and this card is called Necro Dragon of Vile Ichor, a level 9, 7,000 power double breaker and Slayer, which is very interesting, a really expensive Slayer. And it has the ability Acidic Breath. When this creature enters the battle zone, choose one of your opponent's shields. For each dragon you have in the battle zone, this creature breaks those shields. So this card is a mixture of a lot of different things. It's pretty much like a Skull Cutter meets a Dark Scare Adorable, but multiply that Dark Scare Adorable by how many dragons you have on the battle zone already. So once again, a very interesting dragon support card, I guess. So this one would probably fit more in, I guess, a control variant in a way. You know, you kind of just build your field to have a bunch of dragons, and then all of a sudden, Necro Dragon. See you later, shields. Of course, that's the absolutely most ideal situation ever. Of course, your opponent's going to try to stop this and, you know, prevent you from swarming the field with dragons, which could prove to be difficult, but I don't know. I'm really not too sure. Well, I'll have to see what DragonStrike Infernus does to dragons to actually find out how well these dragons will work together. So all in all, very awesome 2 cards come out in the Dragon Master Collection kit. And of course, you get a playset of each, which is great because you can just buy one and you're set. Of course, you can still support Wizards of the Coast by buying more, you know, to get another box, get it for your friend or something like that, but hey, it's all up to you. Now, speaking of dragons, we actually got a preview card today of another dragon that's going to be in DragonStrike Infernus. So if you haven't seen my previous video where I talk about the 7 cards that were already previewed, I suggest you go back there to check out all the awesome dragons and firebirds that are going to be out in the set so far. But now we actually know about a water dragon, which is really great. So this is Kindrix the Psionic, a tsunami dragon. That's the name of the water dragons, which is pretty neat. Level 6, 9,000 power evolution. So this is really nice. Now we don't just have Evo Fury Tatsurion as a dragon evolution. We also have Kindrix the Psionic. But this one is an evolution on any of your dragons. This means that you don't have to evolve it on top of armor dragons. You can evolve it on top of any dragon. So, you know, you actually have a lot more control over how you use this card instead of just using Tsunami Dragon. So this creature has 2 extra abilities on top of the Double Breaker. It has Psionic Aura, which means this creature can't be blocked, which is great. And it also has Mind Hack. At the end of each of your turns, you may draw a card for each shield that was broken that turn. You could kind of combo it with Necro Dragon of Vile Iker, but that's very, very unlikely because that's level 9. But hey, I mean, this is Double Breaker already, so if you break 2 shields with this, it can't be blocked, so you're pretty much guaranteed to hit shields. You pretty much draw 2 cards right there. Now, of course, you could also draw 2 cards with Logo Scan, so it's not like the most impressive thing ever, because Logo Scan is just a level 3 spell. But still, I guess it's pretty neat that it's a level 6, 9,000 Double Breaker out of nowhere that can't be blocked. So it's kind of like a bigger Neuron, which I don't know if it's really better to have a bigger Neuron. I think it's actually better to have Neuron himself because he could potentially come out turn 3, and when he does, he is ferocious. He just keeps on coming in as shields, can't be blocked, draw cards. It's just an advantage machine. And so, you know, this at level 6, it's, you know, slower and it's kind of harder to get out. And then you pretty much kind of like double the value or maybe even more than Neuron does early game. So, I don't know, it's a very interesting card. It's just nice to see that we know what a water dragon's called now. They're called Tsunami Dragons, so awesome stuff. Really loving the card. Can't wait to see the other Tsunami Dragons, though. Especially the Super Rare. I'm pretty interested to see what the Super Rare is going to be like. In addition, on the website, we got lots of guests, you know, not just today, but also the other 2 days. I didn't really talk about it, but a lot of people from the community have been popping up on the news site recently, especially CVH. He's been on there quite a bit. He got his Water Dark Fire Control profiled, and he also has a new segment on the site, which is Deck Doctor, which is awesome. And he did a Deck Doctor of Stencetheboss's Light Darkness deck. So I highly suggest to check that out. It's pretty awesome to see Stencetheboss and CVH there, so it's really great. And we also have a deck spotlight of BioMasterZap's Fire Nature Mana Ramp, and I believe he is a member on Kaijudo Central forums, which I highly suggest you check out. It's quite a great community. And it's a very interesting deck as well. I don't know, it's very, very unique. It's Fire Nature Ramp, basically. It's just a bunch of cards that add cards to your mana, and then all of a sudden a bunch of like Beastkin Armored Dragons pop up out of nowhere and then start attacking you. I suggest you check out all of those. And if you want to have your deck on the website, they actually created a new email, which is kaijudodex@wizards.com. You email there, they're going to look through all the submissions, and they're going to pick one every week. And I guess CVH is also going to pick one for his Deck Doctor segment. And then also another person in the community who popped up on the site, Aiden Thorn, or Gates Kaijudo on YouTube, Gates of Fate website. He popped up twice as well. He popped up with his Mono Water Cyberlord deck, which is very cool. And in addition, he got his own article on the site as well on how to kind of like build up your local Kaijudo community in a bunch of various different ways, and so that your store can go from, you know, yourself or a couple people to maybe, you know, 10 or plus, like he did with his store, to get up to, you know, average 24 people at his store. So yeah, congratulations to all of you guys for getting on the site. Awesome work. And can't wait to see what you guys do in the future. Now, of course, I keep on coming back to this, and I'm very, very sorry. I apologize, but there's still a lot of news I haven't covered yet, and I'm going to be getting onto that in a future video. I don't know when that's going to be, but it will be sometime. Now, I will say that I don't know if there's going to be many videos uploaded on TKC this weekend starting on Friday, and that is because this Friday, Pro Tour Gate Crash is happening here in my hometown. Pro Tour is a Magic the Gathering event where all the pros gather around to this awesome big exclusive tournament for cash prizes. It's a really big thing if you haven't heard about it. They stream it live, they do video recordings and stuff like that. It's huge and all the big name players go there. This event is actually an exclusive event. It's like exclusive to just the players who are invited and then I guess their guests. But I managed to somehow get my name on the list and I'm going to be there as well to be watching all these awesome games. Now, of course, this isn't Kaijudo, but it's still Wizards of the Coast, so it's always nice to support an awesome company. And who knows, maybe I'll meet some of the people from the Kaijudo team there. I don't know if I'll be able to record anything. It's kind of exclusive, so I'm probably betting you can't. So I probably won't be having any videos there too soon. But who knows, I have absolutely no clue. But I know that I'm going to be able to go there, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just watch the pros duke it out in Magic the Gathering. So I will be, keeping a lookout for any sort of Kaijudo stuff going on there because, of course, Magic is the main event, but, Wizards of the Coast is going to be there, so I'm sure there's going to be some sort of Kaijudo thing kind of hiding or something like that, and I'm going to be sure to get on that and then talk about it in a later video, or if I'm even able to record videos at all, I will be doing that. So stay tuned for that, guys. I really can't wait for the weekend. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to start changing things up. I'm going to be starting to ask questions at the end of the video because I feel like I need to connect with you guys. I need to get your opinions and stuff like that. So out of all the cards that have been previewed so far, even the Dragon Master Collection Kit cards, what is your favorite card in, DragonStrike Infernus or the Dragon Master Collection Kit or whatever? What is your favorite card that's going to be coming out in the next 2 months? Me, personally, I would say Andromeda of the Citadel, the light super rare dragon, is probably my favorite. I just think it's really awesome. I love the double shield gain. I love the, continuous Star Lantern effect. It's really great. It's just my personal favorite. I'm also kind of biased to the Light Civilization because I think that civilization's awesome. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like on the video, and also be sure to check out my social links. They're in the description. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter, so whichever one you want, you can go ahead and check out those pages. Not many people know about it, so I'm going to go ahead and get that out there again, just to remind you guys that I have those social links that you guys can check out. So you can actually, contact me through there if you'd like, instead of going on YouTube or any other way. So, yeah, guys, this is TKC signing off. You guys have a great day now, alright? See you later.